Hello guys, this is Sabrina here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to do a brief tutorial. It has been a while since I wore makeup, so right now I'm just using some primer. Some of my favorite products I'll be using in this video. This is Benefit Professional Primer. This is a really good primer for pore filling purposes. However, just make sure that you really exfoliate the skin because it tries to hang on to all the dry patches on your skin and it peels, so you have to be careful. I did use a lot on this video, but kind of I'm spreading it all over my face where I do see big pores. So that's what I'm doing right now. And honestly, there's nothing else in the market that does what the pore filling properties. I haven't used so many primers in my life, but obviously I've used a lot. I've used enough to say this is one of the best. This is a foundation from MAC that has been discontinued, so I'm not even going to mention the name. I have been so unlucky with foundations. Every single favorite foundations I had has been discontinued. I had my favorite foundation from Marc Jacobs that's been discontinued, then this one that's been discontinued. Just there's no hope for me. Now I'm in the search of a new foundation after I finish these two. This tube, I have two of those, and this functions as a concealer as well. I'm using a cosmetics brush, which I love. I love this brush so much. It's so multifunctional. It also allows the foundation to glide on and not be overly cakey. It really spreads the product very well, and it does give a natural finish and not too much of a cakey finish, a little bit overboard. I kind of get that with more dense brushes, but because of the way the bristles are on this brush, it gives a very airbrush finish, spread out and not condense in one spot. And yeah, so I keep blending. I usually use my fingers with this foundation, but since I have long nails, I want to poke an eye out. So that's the thing about having long nails, so you cannot really use your hands very well. But I usually advertise for using hands for makeup application. I think nothing is better than your hands, honestly. But the makeup brush, it makes it look like an art, so it's really therapeutic to use. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing, spreading the foundation. It's one of the most important aspects, is the skin. That's the first thing it kind of gives away if an application has gone wrong, so I want to make sure that everything is blended perfectly. So I keep doing that. And I'm using a NARS concealer, which is one of my favorite concealers. However, I do want to try the Natasha Denona concealer. I've heard great things about it. I don't think this concealer is better than the Maybelline Neutralizer. I think that concealer is just something that hasn't been beaten for me. But so I would like to go back to it. It's a really good concealer. This one is very natural looking, very beautiful concealer, not cakey at all, gorgeous lighting. But again, the Maybelline concealer is one of the best in my opinion. I still want to try the Natasha Denona concealer, but I think the one from Maybelline is just amazing. I don't think I don't like really the sponge, but it's one of the best. Like I said, this one is fantastic. It looks fantastic on the skin, very natural. It lights up the face very well. It's good for blemishes, if maybe with a different tone. I'm using the Lunar powder, which is one of the best. I love this powder for under eye concealer, baking, or just to set everything. I usually use it under the eyes because it really brightens your eyes, and then I will use another powder all over the face. But you can use this all over the face as well for setting. It is indeed a setting powder, so that's its purpose, and it does blur the skin a lot. I'm using the Victoria Beckham makeup here. I'm using one of her palettes. This is the glittery one that's all glitters, no mattes. It's a gorgeous palette. I really love her palettes. They're so tiny, but it's just perfect for traveling. It's a very straightforward, not difficult. So, and now I'm using her eyebrow pencil. I don't think that's the best, but it's what I need. Honestly, I usually don't even do this step because I tint my eyebrows, so that it's a step that I can skip. but I'm doing this because um, I forgot to actually tint my eyebrows, so I'm going to fill in the in the spots, empty spots that have no hair. I do tend to overshave my eyebrows a little bit because I like thin eyebrows. I don't like really thick eyebrows. I'm kind of going against the trend, even though I know it's silently changing. But yeah, I'm not the kind of person who likes thick brows. I look like, I don't know, I look like a hairy something. So it's not a good look for me because it does close my eyes quite a bit, having all the hair on top of my eye. It looks like a burden. I'm just like shading a little bit because I went too harsh on the corner over there. I'm not putting a gel, even though a gel would have been nice, but I don't think I'm doing this in this video. I'm still experimenting with gels. Yeah, I'm not pro with eyebrows, that's for sure. That's why I always tint them, because I don't want to be bothered with them. Usually tinting them and laminating them is enough. I don't laminate right now because I'm pregnant, but that's what I would do normally. This is the Blanco mascara, which is a beautiful mascara. Beautiful, gorgeous, truly volumizing. Definitely one of the best. Very thick, I would say. It's a volumizing mascara. I do like to combine lengthening and volumizing. This one is really beautiful mascara. I have no complaints about this one. And I'll be lining my lips with my favorite lip pencil that's been discontinued as well, by Scott Barnes. Everything that I use is kind of being discontinued over here. I'm very upset about it. I'm in search of new lip pencils, so probably will be ordering some from Victoria Beckham. But I used the one from Patrick Ta, which is a gorgeous color, plum color, which I think it's a beautiful pencil. And I'm using lip oil from Lunar Beauty, which I think it's gorgeous. It's my favorite shade in the range that they have, and it's just gorgeous with the lip pencil. I think it's one of the best on the market. I really love it. Juicy, plumping. I don't know if it has a plumping property or something, so nothing stinks or anything, but it's just beautiful. It makes the lips bigger for some reason, I guess because of the reflection. So it's really a gorgeous product. I want to buy more products more lip oils from this line because it's gorgeous. And this is the final look. My hair is a mess, but hopefully you like this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!